Good morning to everyone. I'm Dr. Sumi MS. The topic of my today's presentation is MOS logic families from Unit 1 MOS transistor principles. On completion, the students will be able to describe the basic concepts of metal oxide semiconductor and also be able to differentiate between NMOS and PMOS transistors. Metal oxide semiconductor structure. A metal oxide semiconductor structure is created by superimposing layers of conducting and insulating materials. CMOS technology provides two types of transistors. They are the N-type NMOS transistor and the P-type PMOS transistor. As transistor operation is controlled by electric fields, these devices are also called as metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistors. And this transistor consists of a stack of a conducting gate and an insulating layer of silicon dioxide and a silicon wafer or substrate, which is also called as the silicon body. And this PMOS transistor consists of a P-type source and drain region with an N-type substrate. Similarly, a NMOS transistor consists of a N-type source and drain region with a P-type substrate. This diagram represents an NMOS and a PMOS, where the NMOS has N-type source and drain on a P-type silicon substrate, and the PMOS having a P-type source and drain on N-type silicon substrate. NMOS transistor. In an NMOS transistor, the body is considered to be grounded and the PN junction of the source and the drain to the body are reverse biased. As the gate is grounded, there is no current flow through the junction and hence the transistor remains in the off state. If the gate voltage is raised, it will create an electric field and that start to attract free electrons towards the underside of the silicon dioxide interface, and if the voltage is increased further, a thin region will be formed under the gate, which is called as the inverter channel. Since the conducting path of electron carriers is formed from source to drain, current starts to flow, and in this case we consider the transistor to be in on state. PMOS transistor. For a PMOS transistor, the body is held at a positive voltage. When the gate terminal has a positive voltage, the source and the drain junctions are reverse biased and there is no current flow. And the transistor is now in the off state. When the gate voltage is lowered, then the positive charges are attracted to the underside of the silicon dioxide interface, and when a sufficient low gate voltage is applied, the channel is getting inverted, creating a conducting path of positive carriers between source and drain, which makes the transistor to be in the on state. The symbol for the PMOS transistor has a bubble on the gate side, indicating that the transistor behavior is the inverse to that of NMOS. When the gate of an NMOS is 1, then the transistor is in switched on state, and when the gate is given 0, the NMOS transistor is off. Similarly, a PMOS transistor is on when the gate is supplied with 0 and it is switched off when the gate is at high state. Quiz questions on MOS logic families. Describe the basic concepts of metal oxide semiconductor with necessary diagrams. Differentiate between PMOS and NMOS transistors. Thank you.